We're very excited to have the European premiere of the Golden Ticket here, especially even because the widow of the author, Roald Dahl of Golden Ticket, especially wanted to have the European premiere here in Wexford. And based on the world premiere in St. Louis, I think it'll go down very well here. Well, this year we're especially lucky to have 4 very gifted Irish singers: Miriam Murphy, Owen Gilhooly, who comes often to Wexford. He's one of our regulars. And this year, 2 young beginning Irish artists, Gavin Ring and Marcella Walsh, both with beautiful voices. I believe they'll have great careers, and I think we should be proud that Wexford had something to do with bringing them up at the beginning of their careers. It's a real festival town, and one can come here and do many things without even going to the opera. During the daytime, there are recitals, there are symphony concerts, there are operas we're doing which are shortened. For instance, you can hear La Boheme in on an hour and 15 minutes. And then, of course, there are the pubs.
I think the advantage of the festival, and I think what a lot of people don't fully realise about the festival, is the fact that it's not simply large, main-scale, black tie evening operas. There's also a lot of daytime events, there's lunchtime recitals, there's the short operas, and in many ways Wexford is not just for the opera aficionado, but it's also a great place for really the opera virgin, so to speak, to actually come along, dip their toes in operas, see if they like the operas, and then maybe move on to the bigger, larger scale operas later this season or late next year or whatever. So from that point of view, it is a major artistic and cultural event as well as being an opera festival, and the range of music and the range of culture that's available is quite wide, to say the least. If you look back in the history of Wexford, it's been a major sort of training ground for a lot of now big international opera stars. Wexford has a very enviable tradition, I think, of being a springboard for a lot of young and up-and-coming opera stars who come to Wexford, and it really is, as I say, kind of a springboard into a kind of a future career, because a lot of other opera producers, a lot of other festival directors would come to Wexford specifically to see the sort of talent that is appearing here on stage in Wexford. And also the operas we present here, they're in many ways challenging, not just for an audience but also from an artist's point of view as well. So if an artist can come to Wexford, if he or she can take on a role and can do it successfully, it proves that they're actually very, very good at their art. They're very good as opera singers. So it's a training ground, it's a challenge as well for a lot of singers to come here, because I say it's not your run-of-the-mill opera, it's high art from that point of view. And I think it's very much recognised that if you have a season at Wexford Festival Opera on your CV, that's something that really stands for opera singers internationally.